everybody, welcome to my new YouTube channel. I'm going to be hopefully doing some tutorials on knitting and crocheting. So this is just going to be a first video, just kind of giving a brief overview of both crafts, and then you'll be able to tune into my channel later on for videos on stitches and techniques for things like increasing and decreasing and casting on and finishing off and all kinds of good stuff. So I figured I would just kind of give you guys a little bit of an overview of the tools that I'm going to be using for these videos. So these are knitting needles. So these are the smallest ones that I have. They're 000, double pointed. So they are pointed at both ends. These are great for making things in circles when you just don't want to go back and forth. These are size 13 bamboo needles. These are straight needles. These are going to be what I'm using for the tutorials because they're pretty big, but not huge, so you'll be able to see stitches clearer. And these are the biggest ones I own. These are size 50. These are good for if you're using a few strands of super thick, bulky yarn at the same time and you want to make something really, really fast. They're really difficult to work with, but they're great if you want to whip something up in a few hours. For crochet hooks, this is the smallest hook that I own. It is a size 7. You can barely see the hook. It's quite small. This is good for using crochet thread, or if you're really ambitious, you could use embroidery floss as well. This is a size Q hook. It's actually pretty big. This is the second biggest one I own. This is what I'm going to be using for tutorials, again, because it'll be a lot easier to see stitches versus if I use something small like that. This is the biggest crochet hook that I own. It is a size S, 19 millimeter. It's obviously huge. Again, this is something you would want to use single or even double-stranded bulky yarn with, and you can make things pretty quickly with it. It whips up blankets pretty fast because it's so huge. And then this is the yarn that I'm going to be using for a lot of the techniques. This is a bulky yarn. It's pretty thick, as you can tell. You can get yarn in all kinds of thickness and thinness, and colors and materials and all kinds of stuff. This is just basic acrylic. It'll be easy to see the patterns that I'm going to be doing in it. And I hope that you enjoy. So let's get started.